there are enough very serious reviewers on this planet.
Right.
Oh, this motorcycle 0.6
Looks
millimeters
splendid.
is like this,
This
that
is
thing is like this, that center of gravity, that aerodynamics is like this. Bro, I mean, life should be taken with a pinch of salt.
hello and welcome back to today's first impression podcast of a very special motorcycle. It's a electric vehicle. You might have not seen Vikas by, you know, promoting it that much,
My dear
right?
Baris, so what did you say? Motorcycle? It is not a motorcycle. It is a gizmo which has wheels. I mean, see, this
Wow,
is what I always tell about EVs. It is a gizmo which has wheels. Motorcycle can only be a internal combustion engine because the whole name motor on a
correct.
on a bicycle. So earlier days we only had bicycles. I'm talking about well over 150 years ago, and someone put a motor there, and when the motor started to move, it became a motorcycle. So you know
But then the EV enthusiasts, they will, start commenting, well,
yeah,
it has an electronic motor.
yeah. Well, I mean, it has an electric motor. That's fine. I
Yeah,
agree to it. So, however, we still call an internal combustion engine a motorcycle, and a so called motorcycle with a battery and an electric motor as an EV.
correct.
So, someone who has a so called motorcycle which runs on battery, he has an EV. He doesn't have a motorcycle.
Absolutely. And no matter what the company claims that it's fast, it's supercharged, is this, is that, blah, 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 it's still an EV, right?
It
So
is an
that's the
EV.
point.
Absolutely.
That maybe a premium EV worth maybe 4 lakh or something. So today's EV is called uh, the Ultraviolette F77 Mach 2. That's how it's called, right? Mach 2.
Yeah. You know.
All right.
Hmm.
So they have a lot of different color options. We are not talking about colors this time. Uh, I am eager to know about the peak torque. It's
Wait,
producing
wait,
close
wait.
to 100.
There is no
Yes,
pink
brother.
color?
Maybe they'll have a pink wrap later.
No, they should have pink color also, bro. I mean, see, when you're, it's an EV, you should have a pink color also.
Right, just like Ola and all. But anyways,
Yeah.
uh,
So Ola has
yeah,
a
it's
pink color.
produced. Uh, I don't think so, brother.
It
Maybe
should be made mandatory that every EV should be having a pink color.
right. Yeah, because
I'm
the
being
color
brutal.
pink,
Yeah.
the color pink, it will cause the battery to heat up less, maybe. That's what the company might claim later on.
Well, I was being extremely sarcastic, but yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
but I'm pretty sure people will take that seriously.
Yeah, because I
Anyways,
like pink nail polish and pink lipstick on a woman, so I am asking for pink color. So anyway, uh, probably it'll increase the sales. No, bro, chicks will buy, women will buy. They'll say
yeah,
pink, EV. So anyway,
wow,
yeah. Mm,
yeah. So, getting back to today's EV,
mm,
the maximum speed that the company claims
mm.
it's 155 kilometers per hour,
All right.
and the peak torque it's producing is around 100 Nm. That's more than like most middleweight, you know, internal combustion engine motorcycles
Peak
in
torque
India right now.
100 Newton meters is a superbike level torque.
Wow.
Yeah.
But only because it's an EV, so it's able to generate that instant, deliver that instant torque, unlike internal combustion engines. So this is the only reason, I wanted to try this out. But as of now, it's not here in Kolkata.
Mm.
So they're claiming a lot of range estimates,
Hmm.
211 kilometers. I'm not
Wow.
sure, brother, if uh, I mean, if we go on a breakfast ride,
Hmm.
just imagine, we are not going to use this as of now, but if somebody goes for a breakfast ride, so maybe one way while coming back, he might end up with a low battery.
Always recommend your girlfriend's ex to buy this motorcycle, and then you take your girlfriend on your petrol
GT,
powered motorcycle GT or something, and let
whatever.
that X come on this ultraviolet, and you both go on a breakfast ride while coming back. That's it, that guy is gone.
Out of the picture.
Out of the question, he's gone. So
Wow. So yeah, first impression. Please, everybody, don't think that we were going to appreciate this.
see,
I mean, it does look good, but again, it's just a showpiece.
tell
At
me
least
one
not
thing,
for
so
us. Yes,
there are enough very serious reviewers on this planet.
right.
Oh, this motorcycle 0.6
Looks
millimeters
splendid.
is like this,
This.
that thing is like this, that center of gravity, that aerodynamics is like this. Bro, I mean, life should be taken with a pinch of salt. Correct?
Right.
Okay. If we
Correct.
are very serious about life, we won't even buy this EV. We will invest all this money for our future. Okay. We will go in
Right.
bus, we will go in metro. Correct? Okay. So, so I mean, we are cracking jokes because life should be fun. Yeah. Yeah. So this is a fun-filled review.
Right. And I'm worried that where
Hmm.
does performance EV comes at? Because I think Ola has also launched their so-called electric motorcycle lineup, and they are putting bigger batteries. They are creating like greater top speed than this uh, F77 Mac 2. So let me just quickly show that to you. Ola
Now let
motorcycles.
me Now
Yeah,
let me get into some technicality here. Okay.
sure,
Now
brother.
this is going to be serious for the next 1 minute. So now
All right.
100 Newton meters of torque. So I have ridden many motorcycles which have 100 Newton meters of torque. And most of the time they are 1000 cc motorcycles. So Zoe, now look at me.
Yeah,
All right. So audience, you
yeah,
look at me. When you sit on a gasoline petrol powered motorcycle which has 100 Newton meters of torque, and in the first gear you open throttle, okay, you open throttle, you get pushed back. Boom! Change gear, you're still getting pushed back. Boom! Third gear, oh, you're still getting pushed back. Fourth gear, still getting pushed back. You get pushed back till sixth gear, till the time you reach the top speed. Okay. So this is how the graph goes. It keeps going up, 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 up the torque. Okay. And even in the sixth gear, you're riding, say, at 150, 180, 200 kilometers per hour on a super bike. You open this much throttle and she'll kick back again, like she'll push back. That is the torque that is, available on a gasoline powered motorcycle. The torque is on tap available. But on an EV, you know what happens? Now, I even recently reviewed a Mercedes Benz uh, car. Okay. So EQE, EQC, I drove them. They have so much torque, hundreds of Newton meters of torque. But you know what happens? When you press the, what do we call it? We can't call it throttle. Acha, when you press that joystick. So when you press that joystick, you know what happens? You get the kick. Ooh, that's it. After 3 4 seconds, it disappears. Nothing. Because the graph is like this. From zero, the torque goes up, then it becomes flat. Okay. It goes up, it gives you a kick like this. Okay. Not like a gasoline powered, not like this. It gives you a kick like this up, and then it becomes flat. So the torque kicks you, but it becomes flat very fast on an EV. So the moment you cross about 60 70 kilometers per hour on an EV, it could be a car or a motorcycle, even a Mercedes Benz, you are not going to enjoy the torque after that because the graph becomes flat. This is technical,
Correct.
and only when someone who has opened
The
the
full.
joystick
Yeah.
on an EV knows what I'm talking about.
There's nothing going beyond it. Like, I mean, just like a plateau, it hits a plateau and
Yeah,
there's
it goes up like this, then goes like this. On a
right,
gasoline or a diesel, it goes up and it keeps going.
right.
So,
So yeah, absolutely true. And Vikas bhai, I've just tried to open up the Ola as well.
hmm,
So you won't believe this Ola has a Roadster Pro electric vehicle,
hmm.
and I think the price is way less than this Ultraviolette. So it's going 194 kilometers per hour top speed. I mean, just looking at the spec sheet, I think they have just put a bigger battery,
See, tell
nothing
me one
else.
thing. First of all, tell me one thing.
Yeah,
When someone wants to go fast, what is it about EV or gasoline? You want to go fast. So you go fast on any
anything.
yeah, any kind of powered machine, right? Okay. I mean,
Correct.
what I mean to say is that if your end goal is to go fast,
Just in numbers.
okay, if you want to do 200, if you want to do 300 kilometers per hour, how does it matter if you're doing it on a battery powered or you're doing it on a gasoline, you're doing it on a diesel, you're doing it on a jet engine? You want to go fast. You simply want to achieve that figure. So now EV, especially in India, I'm not talking about America, Tesla, and all of
Right.
that. Okay. Okay. In America, someone who is well accomplished has made enough money, for the feel. I want to try out a Tesla or
Like a
probably,
Damon motorcycle. There's a company
hmm,
called Damon motorcycle. They make some like maybe like motorcycles that do 299 as well. Like
yeah,
not motorcycles, sorry, electric vehicles that do 299 or even more. So they have those kind of, premium EV
correct,
brands.
correct. See, if you have a lot of money, okay, then there is no review needed for you at all. You shouldn't even
Correct.
watch YouTube. Anything that is launched, you
Yeah,
go
you
buy
can
it.
just go and buy.
Correct,
That's a good,
correct, right? I mean, if
right.
you have crores of rupees, you spend half an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours watching videos in the if you are someone who's earning crores of rupees, that 2 3 hours will be worth 30, 40, 50,000 rupees or 1 lakh rupees for you. Why will you sit and
That's
watch? You will simply send your PA to buy. You won't even go and buy from the showroom. You give one call, they'll send it to your home.
and
So,
Vikas bhai, that's why there's not many sports car like hyper sports car reviews in India because they don't
correct,
watch it.
correct.
They don't watch before buying it. It's only
Lamborghini,
us, right?
very very long time ago, Lamborghini I mean, one of the representatives of Lamborghini answered in an interview. They were asked that why don't you ever advertise on TV? Because that time TV was the main stream of advertising. And that
Yeah,
representative of Lamborghini, I don't know if the person was a CEO or a vice president, whatever, but the person said that the people who buy Lamborghinis don't sit and watch TV.
that's a harsh truth.
Correct, right? I mean, you want to buy a Lamborghini, you won't sit and do mathematics of is it, how much ROI will I get, this, that. You buy it
Absolutely.
because this year you made 50 crores, okay, and 5 crores you want to spend on buying something. Simple, over, matter close. Got it. So, the same way, EV in India, not other parts of the world, in India, to be very honest, we are still a developing country. Okay, most of the population is poor or is working extremely hard. In our country, if you make 25,000 rupees or above, you are top 10% earner. Okay, so in
Yeah,
India, it is about economy. So in India, EV is not about performance; it is about economy.
it's
If
about the
you're
bang for your buck, how much
absolutely,
you're
absolutely,
saving, and
okay.
a lot of other
So
things.
someone who's buying this 3 lakh rupee EV, 4 lakh rupee EVs, so-called motorcycle, two-wheeler. I mean, they are buying this as a toy. If you are
Correct.
poor, will you buy PlayStation? You will not.
No.
So, it is simple. Okay, poor means I'm not insulting anyone. If you are working very
Right.
hard for your money, okay, you buy PlayStation? You will not buy. The same way, all these things are not for someone who wants to buy an EV, work hard, save money for the family, for the future. It is not for them. It is not even for me, to be very honest. I work hard to make money. Okay. So it is basically no discussion. It is a toy. Someone wants to buy a toy, they got money, they buy.
Correct.
Simple.
Just to add to their collection, maybe. You never know.
That's it. That too for 5-6
Right.
years till the battery is dead, and then probably the company says that we can't help you anymore. Yeah.
Right.
So so
So I think performance electric vehicles, I mean, I'll personally never get into that.
see, it is
I'm
there.
pretty sure
Performance
Vikas,
is there. Okay,
right.
fine. Let's
We are not denying it, right? We are saying
exactly.
accepting it. It's going to go to 150 or whatever speed they're claiming. But again, what happens after that? Like after
See, if you
120,
want to go
120 kilometers?
150, buy R15, no? It'll go
Yeah,
150, right?
155.
Yeah. So why you want to buy EV and then go 150? Now answer this to me. Why you want to buy EV, spend what? 4 lakhs? How much is that?
Right, it's close to 4 lakh or
Uh,
even more.
why you spend 4 lakhs and go 150? Simple. If you buy Ather, okay, for economy, you're working hard, your wife wants to ride the Ather, go to office, you want to go to office. Thank you, great. You are a responsible citizen, fine.
Right.
You want to go 150. Why buy EV? Buy R15. Because every day will you go 150? Every day will you
Absolutely
go
no.
150. You'll go 150 once in a month, once in 1 week. So that time take
Right.
your R15. No bro, full throttle you go on highway. Simple. See, when we get into these kind of proper discussions, no one can win against us because we talk logic, Baba. We talk logic.
Absolutely.
We are people who want to benefit everyone else. Okay. So, I mean, I've done a lot of sponsored videos. I got paid a lot of money from EV brands also, you know. So, but I will speak like this only. Even after that, any brand wants to pay me, you pay me, else that's fine. So, yeah.
Yeah. So that was about the performance electric vehicles in India right now.
Yeah.
So if you got any questions, please ask the EV companies directly. We are not going to
It is
answer any of it.
stupidity. It is absolute
Absolutely.
stupidity to launch these kind of motorcycles. I mean, sorry, what am I saying? Not motorcycles, but two-wheelers in our country.
Two-wheelers.
I know what is the average income in our country of people. They're working hard, they're struggling. Okay. In India, there's only super rich and there's poor. There's no middle class anymore. We have to
Absolutely
understand.
true.
Okay. Middle class has disappeared. Okay. So in a country like ours, where most of us are struggling, working, honestly, even I'm struggling. I'm also working. Although I'm making good amount of money, I'm struggling because the money
Yeah.
is not enough to take care of the family. Okay. So in a country like ours, these are not for us, Baba. You know,
Correct.
Germany, Dubai, America,
Because
California,
why
New
there's
York.
so many options, like people
Yeah,
can get in that like money. You can get
correct.
such beautiful IC motorcycles.
Absolutely.
You can get the RS 457 if you want. You can add more money. Even get the R3, even if it's not up to the mark for some people.
Yeah,
But again, you can get it. You can
yeah,
get a Ninja 300. You
yeah.
can get a Duke 390, RC 390, whatnot, Adventure
Yeah,
390. There's
absolutely.
so many beautiful options to explore.
Correct.
And before they are extinct, just make use of it
Correct.
till they're here. And I'm pretty sure they will be here for a very long time. Not what
Hmm.
people are thinking, the IC will go away soon, this and that.
Nothing will go away. Nothing. You know, I mean,
I mean, I
nothing will
was
go away
reading a
means.
history and there was like these electric vehicles used to be in the milk van hundreds of years ago, no, not
Are
100,
Baba,
maybe like 90 years ago on
e-
battery.
electric vehicles have been there. Golf carts were electric,
Correct.
wheelchairs were electric. They have been there for decades. It is just
Right.
that Right now, a common
There's
man
a
got to
hype.
know that you can use it for transportation also. That's it.
Right.
Acha, tell me one thing.
Yes, brother.
How does a train run?
That answers all the question.
It's an electric vehicle, right?
Wow.
So it runs on electricity,
One,
bruh. So it have
and
been
it's
there,
been
no?
running from years.
So it has been there. You know, another thing, even a diesel powered train doesn't run
Locomotives.
on uh, uh, what to say, like a piston and all that. A diesel powered train actually runs a generator. A generator produces electricity.
Wow.
So even a
So it
diesel
has been,
powered train actually runs on electricity.
so they have been there for years, and
Absolutely.
people haven't
Why?
noticed it.
Yeah, because if you put a piston
Yeah,
powered engine in a train, you need a gearbox, you need a clutch and all that. It's very difficult to
right.
do that. So, so they have been there for a very, very long time. They are not bad. They are great. Okay, they
True.
are great. But only thing is that stop saying that gasoline motorcycles are dead, they are waste. EV is the way to go. I mean,
If you want to buy it, just buy it.
just
Just shut
buy
up
it,
and buy it.
bro.
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's like we
At
making
the end,
YouTube videos. We get hardly any money from it and still making YouTube videos. So it sounds stupid and silly, but we still do it. So the same way, you want to buy EV, you
absolutely.
buy. Who cares?
And you cannot
So,
rev match on an EV. You cannot do a lot of things on
right.
EV. I purposely, Vikas bhai, I purposely rev match next to an Ola or Ather or these MG EV cars. Whenever I see them, I personally, they hear the pops and all these downshifts, and I just love it, the reaction.
I'm going to tell you one thing.
Yeah.
If you buy an EV, it is an arranged marriage. If you buy a petrol powered motorcycle, it's a love marriage. You love her. You know, there's a pure connection between both of you. So,
Right.
yeah,
There's no, charging, charge loss or loss of charge,
yeah.
battery health.
I mean, see, in the EV, it's just you talking to the EV. EV is not talking back to you. Correct. That's
Right.
why I said it's an arranged marriage, because most of the time in arranged marriages where you don't know the girl, girl doesn't know you, you just get married because it's a good equation. Boy has a job, and girl's
Absolutely correct.
parents think that it is good to get married. So it's a deal. Correct.
Right.
So buying an EV is a deal.
When the EV stop working, it stops working. You cannot fix it. But when a IC motorcycle, there's some issue. Okay, it could be the spark plug, it could be the battery, it could be the starter motor, it could be this. So you like know your motorcycle, IC motorcycle
Absolutely.
better than anybody else.
Internal combustion engine motorcycle is your lover. She talks back. She will complain. She will say, hey, those days we used to make love that way. Nowadays, you're not doing this. You're not riding me. I mean, there is some issue in my clutch. You're not looking into it. There is
Absolutely.
there is a dialogue.
Connection.
Yeah, in EV, what will you do, EV? You can't
You'll
even
get an
lube the
app pop
chain,
up,
bro.
go to service center.
You can't even lube the
The-
chain. You can't even clean the chain. There's no chain. There's a belt.
that needs yeah, replacement like maybe 12, 13, depending on the
I mean, there
vehicle.
is there is no personal connection, right?
I totally
So
agree. Only thing you get is you'll be able to see the location where EV is parked, where your girlfriend has taken your EV. Okay, she has gone to somebody somebody's place, this and that,
in insecure boyfriends or husbands can buy EV for their wives. So
to
yeah,
get location.
yeah, to get location.
Wow. So we will be keep we can keep going on and on roasting EVs. If you have any other question, non-EV question as well related to any motorcycle,
Yeah,
you can feel free to ask us. And uh, don't forget to follow Vikas Rachmalla on Instagram and Motozo on Instagram as well. and our YouTube channels as well. So,
Please
uh,
subscribe,
yes,
like, comment, and
see you
take care.
on the next episode. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.